Hey everyone, this is a review of a game on Games for Windows Live. This is a Games for Windows Live game on Xbox. This is Games for Windows Live. It was a game service that was supposed to rival like Steam, like what Steam is today. If you know what Steam is, it is like a digital download system for PC. You can digitally download games on PC. They had physical game releases on Games Windows Live. They also had physical game releases. They also had like digital game releases. They had like a server system to where like you could download games and like you do on the Microsoft Store. And today on Windows, like they start on Windows 8, 8.1. And now they have on Windows. They start on Windows 8, the Microsoft Store, and that was kind of for I think they were kind of getting in the mobile phone thing with like Windows Phone 7. They wanted to kind of bring it to like 8, Windows 8, and try that out, having Windows 8, kind of having the mobile atmosphere on Windows 8, 8.1, which I didn't mind actually that bad. And also, um, but this was one of those games. It was a free game, and you can still download it on like other sites. They have this game for free. You can download it. I think like they probably have it on like archive.org, which is legit. I say, and I've downloaded it, before. Um, I've downloaded it. I've downloaded and played it. It's not a bad game actually. It's actually a really solid game. I think I played on my old computer back then, or like a really old computer I had, and then I ended up downloading on this computer to finish it up. And it's actually I really enjoyed this game. It's a game. The levels are hard though. The levels are hard. No, because the level is hard though. Some of the levels are because they have. It's where you. It's like a puzzle game in which you. It's like a puzzle game, like I said, in which you have like you have to move like blocks and like collect objects and stuff. It's kind of hard to explain without showing it, but essentially what you do is there's like a portal, I guess you'd say, and you have to step on that, kind of, because it has like squiggly lines on it. So like red has squiggly lines on it, and you have to step on that in order to advance to the next like level. But you also have other things. You have like magnets. You have like arrows, moving arrows that you can only move up and down, move up, down, left, right, and you can only move in a direction unless it's like stopped. You know, and then they have like things where portals, like say 2 number 1s, and it teleporters, like actual teleporters in the game. We can teleport, and it's kind of like other tricky, different things. It's like actually kind of like tricky, They actually kind of get you. Some of those things that it's actually not bad though. Like I actually don't mind it. The game at all. It's actually like a really enjoyable game. Although it is hard to explain though. And you are a robot, and I'm assuming it's Tinker. The robot's name is Tinker, and it was an actual game that was on like Windows like Vista. I believe it was bundled with Windows Vista, but they only had a version with 3 levels. They had the tutorial and 2 sets. The sets 1 and sets 1 and 2 in the tutorial levels, and this was not a, and then you could get the full game and stuff like that. It's a free game, you know. But I don't mind it all, actually. It has Xbox achievements with the game, and I don't mind it. And I think it was kind of like one of those things that bundled with like a certain version of Windows, like Vista, like the Ultimate, and the reason why I believe is because I think they wanted to get people to do Windows Live games from Windows Live and adopt it, you know, because you can do it on Windows XP. You can do it on Windows XP. You can do it like if you have XP like Service Pack like 2, I want to say was out at the time. I'm not sure 3 was out at the time. But the second Service Pack, they had that out. So but I think it was more of like those things were like Windows Vista, you know, they wanted to give a free game and then try it out. Because I remember they did that with certain games like Cut the Rope. Because I did that, I believe, and then I ended up buying the game. Like they had Cut the Rope. They have Cut the Rope and some of those free games like that. You can just download the game and then have like free trial and then only play certain levels and get the certain achievements and then finish the game. Yeah, so it'd be like a free thing like that. If you like the game, you can play the full game, get achievements in it, or stuff like that, you know. Or you can just download the full game, get the full thing, you know. I don't mind it, you know. Just kind of like a simple puzzle game. It seems simple at first. It is simple with the movement, but it gets a little tricky though in the end of the levels, you know. But it's not like a bad game though at all. I really enjoyed the game. You know, there's a lot of levels. You can actually look up the guides for the levels. Although I don't, unless you're like super struggling with the levels, which some of those are actually really tough in the game. I didn't, but otherwise I actually figured out on my own for the most part. You know, it's not a bad game though. Is it the best puzzle game out there? No. But is it fun when you're playing it, you know, and it's a good, enjoyable, fun game? Absolutely. I give it an 8 out of 10. So, until next time, take care.